So listen.
What's up, y'all? This is Be Easy, and before we start this episode of After That, we want to get into how you can help the show through Patreon.
Patreon is a membership platform that makes it easy for artists and creators to get paid. Ching ching.
So please visit our page at patreon.com. That is patreon.com.
If you guys love what we're doing here and you want to support us, please go to www.patreon.com. Type in After That so that you guys can be able to support us.
Straight from the puss. That's all puss right
Hate
there.
it here.
It's so retarded.
Are you done yet? You done?
I'm eating pizza.
I'm going to eat and do the show today. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
We already tried that, when it was bad. When we tried to eat. And it was,
Right.
Yeah, it was a little rat for a second.
When?
Remember when we first started doing it and we was eating sunflower seeds and stuff? Yeah.
It was so snack.
It was a snack.
It was so sugary.
It was.
It was too snack, and I'm praying that everybody else is too snack. Get your snacks, get your weed, get your alcohol, because you are listening to After That with Keelana Spiller,
Bree Darnell,
Jerica J and Be Easy.
And we got a special guest in the building. You got a mic, ma'am. You can say your name.
I'm Essence.
Hey,
Essence.
So our guest for today's episode is Essence, the Lash Lady. We already told y'all that we're gonna have a women's empowerment series. So this is episode 2. Well, it's 12, but it's episode 2 of the
Women empowerment.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So before we get started and before we deep dive into who Essence is, I do have an announcement for y'all.
What that is?
Y'all ready?
What that is?
Probably some
Y'all
bullshit.
ready?
What is it?
What?
Are you ready?
Yeah.
This is the moment what you finna put your ass up to the mic and forward.
Nah.
I'm like, is you ready? Is you ready?
I'm bringing it from the puss.
Oh.
No, listen. Here's the thing. So y'all know I went to LA last weekend.
Yes.
I love LA.
Y'all, I had a successful trip.
Hey.
Yes. So I was out there for 4 days. I did 3 shows. I did a show at the Comedy Store Thursday night. I didn't do anything Friday. Saturday I did the Comedy Union. It was nice. But Sunday I did chocolate sundaes at the Laugh Factory.
Oh, you better get it. You
Honey,
better.
when I ain't tell you.
Honey, tell me.
Honey, let me tell you.
Please
It was
tell
so-
me.
Oh my gosh, I didn't want to leave. Like, the crowd was so diverse. Everybody came out to laugh. It wasn't like people weren't acting stuck up. They were just loose. You know what I'm saying? They were loose, and I went up there and did my stuff, and it was an amazing show.
Yeah,
It was a successful trip, and I made all the right contacts. So I went out there with the intention on meeting people and getting connections, and it was a productive meeting.
That's what's up. So,
Okay, network.
Yes.
so tell us about some of the people that you met. Did you see any of your old pals, any of your old friends?
Yes, I saw my old friend Brandon. He lives out there. He's been out there for about a year.
Hey,
Shout
Brandon.
out to Brandon. My homeboy Marcus Smith. I saw him.
Mr. Marcus.
You know Marcus.
Marcus from Fort Worth?
Marcus. He from Little Rock.
Oh, Little Rock. Oh, okay.
Yeah. But no, I met him, and I actually met TK Kirkland, who raised you.
TK.
He's a comedian.
He's a comedian.
Oh, okay. I don't know him.
Maybe because I'm in the.
You're in the industry, of
I'm in
course
the
you're gonna know
industry,
who
so
he
I
is,
know
but
him.
I have no idea. Can you what's something that he
That's
does?
his
Like,
thing. His slogan.
Who
is,
raised
who
you?
Raised you.
oh yeah, it doesn't
You
ring
have
a
to look
bell.
up.
I'm gonna look you up. TK.
But no, it was
No
great,
shade.
man. It's weird because so Thursday night I did the Comedy Store, and I'm in there getting ready. I'm excited, and then the host out of nowhere says, "We got a special guest in the building. He's about to come up and do some time. Man, put your hands together for Mark Curry,
Hey, yo, what's up? What's my theme music?
Ooh, that's your
that's
boy.
Mr. Cooper."
Yes.
Girl, so I'm sitting there in my mind. I'm like, okay, so he's probably gonna do about 25-30 minutes, which he did. And I'm sitting there like, oh man, I hope I don't have to go up after him. because he's like a headliner, and here I am. I'm just like, hey, I'm just trying to get my foot in the door. Like, I don't want to have to follow this dude. And then the host come up to me. She said, how do you pronounce your name? I said, Keelana. She's like, okay, Keelana, you're next. I said, shit.
Get ready.
So I'm standing there watching him. and
Throw her
I-
ass to the wolves.
Man, you know what I'm saying? So I'm sitting here watching Mark Curry do his time, and he is just like, I can tell he's working on stuff. So it wasn't all polished material, but he still had the crowd on his side.
Yeah, he's funny though.
He is funny. So I'm sitting there like, oh man, I don't know how this is gonna go. I don't know how it's gonna work. And I lean over to the host. I'm like, girl, I ain't never had to follow no headliner like that. She's like, oh no, it's perfect, it's great, cause he's bringing the energy. So as long as your energy,
the audience.
she was like, as long as your energy matches his energy, you'll be fine. I was like, why didn't I think of that? I said, okay, well, thank you. So, Chad, I went up there with all this extra energy, and I had a good set.
Man, that's what's up.
I'm super excited that you're like going after your dream and you know being uncomfortable. That's super big for me. Like I like to do something that makes me uncomfortable every day because I'm an introvert. And well, I've recently discovered that I'm not an introvert. I'm actually an ambivert. So as long as I'm around people who are the same as me and have the same ideas as me and want to talk about the same things as me, then I'm not actually antisocial.
Exactly.
But
You feel comfortable with them.
Yeah, but people who talk about stuff that doesn't interest me, it drains me, and I just don't. You know, I try to avoid it, and I've been avoiding everybody for so many years, and not just trying to get out there and find the people who I need to be around.
That's a good thing when you learn something new about yourself. You know what I'm saying? Just help you with opening up, and it's one thing that comes with time and age, and you know all of that good stuff. I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
Good.
It's been that type of year for me though. Like,
Yeah.
just get out of your comfort zone.
This
So
your
it is.
year.
This your year.
This
You
yours.
winning.
Everybody's year seem like I mean you're taking off.
Like, I'm trying to do a little something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Congratulations with that.
Yes.
You are. Oh, don't point at me, sis.
Oh,
I saw that.
So, Kalana, that was amazing. Cherie, what happened in your week, man?
I didn't do anything. The only big thing that happened in my week is I got my ingrown toenail cut. Thank you, Be Easy, for that.
Oh my goodness!
I did.
Your ingrown, you got to cut out
I was so excited.
professionally.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. I think it was, Be Easy gave me that heads up a couple of weeks back, a couple of months or so. Hey, it was just too bad. So I ended up going, and I feel so much relief, guys.
Oh
Wow.
So did you go to the podiatrist?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it was just bad,
She was
guys.
limping around the house. I'm like, what is wrong with her? She's like, this toe, it is killing me. My toe is killing me.
So you were okay. So when you go
can't
get your
say
toes
this.
done, like to the nail shop, they don't know how to cut that.
I guess they didn't cut it right.
Oh.
And I was like, that's weird. My toe is puffy, like when it first started happening. Keep in mind, this been happening for like 3 or 4 months, like just keep getting inflamed. And I was like, oh, it looks a little puffy. Wonder what's happening. Hope I didn't get a fungus, like in my head. This is what's happening. And then it would never like turn no color or nothing like that. And it just kept getting puffier and puffier. And I was like, oh man, I think it really is an ingrown. And I went, and it was. And when he got me right, girl.
They should have told you that at the nail shop, I think.
He didn't. Well, I've been since then.
See, and that's what I noticed too with going to the nail shop. They want to do is just
Take
make
your
them
money.
cute and make that money and put some polish on top.
Because
like,
a lot of people who are passionate about their career, they want to make sure that you stay risk-free. You stay healthy first of all, and then you stay risk-free because
So
it becomes a liability to them.
They didn't do that for me, sis. I was sad, but I finally got a cut out, so now I'm right.
Right. So I mean, they go to school to be able to point out those little things that that hey, you got an ingrown sis you got a fungus sis you got a this that and the other. But yeah, exactly. Yeah. So I mean, like it's like nobody cares about the actual craft no more. They all into making that money and making it, and that's why we got you here today, girl, because we know you care. Yeah. But it's like we have certain people that just don't really care about that kind of. So she should have recommended somebody for you to be able to go to, and instead she just threw some little polish on top just to make it look good and just sit your ass on out the door.
Gloss over this.
The only thing they asked me was like, "Do you want it cut?" And I didn't know what the hell it was, because like I said, it started out small, so I'm like, I mean, yeah, cut my toenails or whatever, but I know they couldn't get that part, but like the other side, it was like, yeah, you want to cut? I was like, yeah, you can file it even or whatever, but it was not a, hey, you might need to get this checked, guys. This is looking a little weird.
Wow.
Fuck the hoe.
Yeah.
But that was it with my week. I mean, what you had going on this week?
Girl, let me tell you something. He be working on me.
Uh-oh.
He just be working on me.
Okay.
Girl.
You know what I'm saying? He just be working on me because I was this close. This close.
To not doing your cases.
To cussing somebody out.
Ooh.
When I tell you, now we all know that drinking, smoking, cursing, we all know these are bad habits. Everybody understands that. However, I'm on my little break. I'm minding my damn business. I'm at work.
Yeah.
Minding my damn business. I'm smoking. Now, typically, I don't smoke all out in the open so people can see me. I typically hide because I already know. People are very judgmental. So anyway, so this particular day, somebody said, oh, can you come smoke with me? I want to talk to you about something. It's personal, blah, blah. So I'm standing out and I'm smoking. And as I'm smoking, this girl walk up. Y'all need to make this y'all New Year's resolution to quit smoking.
Who asked you, sis? Who the fuck asked you?
Who asked you, big ankles? Your ankles match the same size as your thighs. Yes.
Not high sodium.
Who asked you high blood pressure? Who asked you?
Seriously though, like worry about your health.
That's what I'm like, girlfriend. So I'm just standing. So when she says that, I'm standing, I'm looking at her, she looking at me, I'm looking at her, and she looking at me. And so after a while, I didn't say nothing back. So the girl that I'm standing with, you know, she mid-cry because, again, we talking about something personal.
Right.
So the girl looked over at her and was like, excuse me?
Wait a minute, hold on. I don't mean to interrupt you. She interrupt y'all and the girl was crying?
Yes, the girl, her eyes were watery, of course.
So the girl you were smoking with was crying?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And ankles came through.
And ankles came through. She was walking by. Yes. And then so she was like, excuse me? You know, and then so then the girl's like, so like I was just wondering like how long y'all been smoking or whatever. And again, I'm still standing there. I'm looking at her like, if you don't move around,
ankles, if you don't move around,
like we about to have a problem. So anyway, so I guess she can sense like the look on my face, and then after a minute, she just ended up walking off. Well, and then as she's walking off, my mom tried to quit many a times. It was hard, and she as she was walking.
Bitch.
I wanted to like, I just words of advice. When people like don't just indulge in, like put your thoughts and your feelings on somebody else. Like,
right.
To me, that was just too much. What if I was to walk up and I catch her eating some tacos and just say, make this your New Year's resolution to start eating more healthy?
Help them ankles go down.
Yes, like
that's
so
inappropriate.
your ankles are suffering at this
point. That's so inappropriate. Like I would never do anybody like that. Girl, sis. Next time you get somebody to do your crochets, can you make sure we don't see your braids on the side?
I'm real mad about that.
Like, for one, why do you have crochets and you ain't over 50 years old? or something like that. Or you ain't under 15. Like, it was so much that I could have went in on, but I decided not to. And I hope that whoever is listening, if you know her, tell her, because I know y'all know. And I know a couple people in particular.
You know ankles paying attention.
Yes. It's a few people that listen to our podcast in particular that's cool with her. You let her know.
Okay, there it is. Okay. Ankles. PSA. Ankles. Yeah. Don't give me no advice. Ankles.
I swear.
You need to elevate and put your feet above your heart.
So
that
take you 2 bales a day. How about that?
You stupid.
So Miss Essence, what was the highlight of your week this week?
The highlight of my week was actually when you guys asked me to come here.
Oh.
Yeah, I pretty much live my life every day, like day by day. Like as long as I spend time with my kids, then like life is amazing. I look at the smallest things that they do, and I feel like, oh my God, it was so cute. Like they're still little babies, because being self-employed, somebody help.
Keep going.
Being self-employed, I've allowed myself to get to know my kids, because when I was working, I hate to say that I really didn't get time to know them. I was missing award ceremonies and so I just cherish every moment that I have with them. But that was the highlight of my week, being asked here, and thank you so much for having me. I listened to the show and I love everything that y'all doing, and I'm just excited to be here. I'm nervous and excited.
Oh, that's so sweet.
We had several shots, so you shouldn't be nervous anymore.
Think I need more.
Yes, you know what? Pour up, B.
There, pour up. Get that Remy in her.
So.
If you can just pass my cup down the aisle.
Yeah, let me.
Because you look like you full of Coke.
At this point.
You look like your whole cup is full of Coke.
I should have brought the Jameson.
Oh my God.
You sure should have. And I had a full bottle of Jameson too and didn't bring it. Because I knew we had this.
But that's fine. That's fine. That's fine.
Yeah, so let's go ahead
She's
and
our next door neighbor, so if we want to have a little Jameson with her, we'll go knock down the...
Oh, really? Y'all stay in the same building?
Same complex.
Oh, y'all better get with it.
Yeah.
That's what I get for talking to neighbors, because you know I don't talk to neighbors.
Yeah.
That's so weird.
Talking to her. I forgot why I even asked her. I think because, okay, so I'm going to give you that background and we can go into the interview.
Essence is.
Girl, because we wants to know.
The essence of essence.
Prior to, like when I first, the essence of essence.
That's the name. That's the name of the. Yeah, that's the name of the show.
So, it's another girl that lives on the side of us that do lashes. She actually lives like a door down or so. Essence does, but it's another girl. And so, I want her to hear it by chance one day. I want to hear it.
Oh my!
So I'm in the elevator one day, and I forgot what I was going to do, but I was looking down at my phone. The girl had asked me, did I wear strips? Or do I do the tabbing and stuff? And I'm
so
like,
what strips?
The eyelash strips. I'm sorry, the eyelash strips, just like what you glue them on.
Okay.
With eyelash glue. So I said, yeah, because I had something on that day. I was like, yeah, and the bitch said, who still wears strips?
Everybody and their mama, bitch.
Me?
And that, because I was like, okay, motherfucker, because I would see her with her kid all the time, so I know she kind of did something in the beauty.
Once again, somebody just walking up, just
ankles.
putting.
Another ankles.
Oh my God!
Ankles done found her way to my goddamn house.
Ankles need to stay in her damn. Ankles stay in your plane,
please.
So. It just because my mouth is really smart and I have to watch myself. But you know, some people say stuff off guard sometimes and they catch you off guard. So you be like, what the fuck just happened? So it was one of those things. And when she said that, I'm thinking, bitch, you will never do my lashes.
Ever.
Because you don't even know my reasoning. Prior to my skin clearing out, shout out to my dermatologist.
Yeah.
It's a black burn.
Yeah, Wolford, you know, she took her dad's spot, you know.
Okay.
But I had really bad hormonal acne. It was dark spots.
Yeah,
like,
I remember.
really
it looks really good now.
Yeah, thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
So that's the reason why I didn't, because I didn't know the maintenance of it. And I let you can also, you know, get into that and give us everything when we come to that part, because we want to know. I'm like, bitch, you didn't even ask me why, you know, I don't wear. Like, I don't know if I got to wash my face fully. Like, I don't know none of this. But you want to go in on me behind why I don't wear individual tabs or whatever you want to call extensions, however it is. I don't know, like I said, you can explain it to us. But she made me so mad.
I know.
And I was like, bitch, you will never get my business. And I forgot how I found out. We were talking like in the hallway or something. And she told me she did it and she gave me her card. And I was like, whenever I get them, it's going to be her or my cousin to do, because my cousin actually do them too. I don't know if she still practice, but she went and did all her stuff or whatever. But actually, I would see her working. It's really good. And I'm like,
thank you.
You're welcome. I was like, well, she will do my lashes. I said, because it was no judgment. It was really sweet. You could tell she was like, no. And then she said the same thing. I actually wear strips still. So I'm like, so if this professional is telling me, but you carrying your little kid, and I get you got to start somewhere. I done been there when I was doing hair, but you dragging your motherfucking kid up and down this hallway, and you want to ask me about why I don't wear lashes or whatever.
Why are you dragging these kids down this hallway like this, and why they got no shoes on?
No, the kid. Eyelash.
Oh, I thought you said kids.
No, so that's what made me, and what
I was
what
finna go
stood
on
out to me about her, because like she was really professional and together, and I'm like, man, I didn't know we were doing a podcast, because this was like 2 years. What's like about 2 years ago?
A while ago.
Wow. So I just kept it in my mind, like, she's so sweet. Whenever I get to, when I'm ready to wear them, that's who
you gonna go
because
to, right?
Like, you were sweet, you were invited, and I'm like,
because you have to have some type of professionalism when you, especially when you're an entrepreneur and you own your own. You have to be mindful of the things that you say, because you can really turn off your clientele. Yes,
like with personal interactions, and with social media. Like, I've looked at people's posts that are business owners, and I would never do business with them because of the type of posts that they make.
Right.
And so I think that I was in customer service for like 7 years before I branched off and quit my job and started my own business.
You better do it.
So I think that as much as I hated the job, it taught me something that I could use in my business to perfect it.
Yes.
And that's always something that a lot of people tell me that I have over other people is my professionalism. Because
yes, ma'am.
it's like 1,000 other girls in Dallas that do lashes. Like, what are you going to do to stand out? Like, you can't do everything that everybody else is doing. So that's unfortunate that you experienced that, but
girl, fuck that bitch.
I'm always
I see how to say shit to her. I don't
you know, it's crazy because we are actually friends on social media, but she's never spoken to me. And actually, I think
I'm not
one day,
surprised.
and I wonder because if I'm my motto used to be in school, if I don't speak, like if you don't speak to me, I'm not gonna speak to you. Because sometimes I would speak, and maybe because I'm soft spoken and they didn't hear me, but people would never speak back, and I'm like, well, damn.
Was it like you did that mic check?
Probably
they didn't hear you.
They didn't. I've been hearing it a lot.
They did not hear you on that mic check.
I know.
Hi.
But yeah, so now I'm like, hello, like, you know, how are you? When we get on the elevator or whatever.
Yeah.
And I think she held the elevator open for me one time, and I was like, thank you. And she didn't say, you're welcome.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I never speak to you again.
So I think it's only right that we
everywhere.
give you the proper introduction.
We
we do have Miss Essence. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. The essence of Essence on the damn show today.
Yeah. Just as beautiful as she wanna be.
She's so beautiful.
With the brightest smile ever.
Okay now. Okay.
Yeah, just keep it coming, girlfriend. Just beautiful, girl. Wig on straight. Your unit just on, unit popping.
Black.
Yes, got the shoulders out.
I was just gonna say, got the shoulders out.
Girl.
She looks so fall. She looks so runway fall.
Yes, Essence is gonna play with y'all today.
But no,
And
Essence is a beautiful entrepreneur.
Yes.
Owning her own business, quitting her damn job, and betting on herself. Ma'am, tell the people who you are. Who is Essence?
and where are you from,
Where
girlfriend?
are you from?
Well,
Girlfriend.
I am the essence of lashes, beauty, life, whatever you want to say. I'm from Dallas, Texas. I grew up in South Dallas, actually. I can't believe I pronounced that the whole way. South Dallas. I'm actually from South Dallas. I'm from South. I was born and raised in South Dallas. And
Get it, girl. I like that. Keep going.
And yeah, I'm a single parent of 3, so I'm a mother. I'm an entrepreneur. But I own a business. It is The Essence of Lashes. You can follow me on Instagram at The Essence of Lashes. And my personal is AX_princess if you want to get a peek into my lifestyle. But I started my business about 3 years ago.
Okay.
I quit my job. I was actually working in the beauty industry. I sold cosmetics for a reputable beauty brand.
Okay.
So I worked there, but I've always been passionate about skincare and beauty. Okay. So it's only right that once I was introduced to lash extensions, I was so amazed. I'm like, I gotta get a piece of that. Yeah. Like, how do you do it? Like, oh my God, it's so amazing. You know?
Right.
So I'm definitely passionate about everything that I do and my brand. So
what's up?
Okay.
That's really nice. So so you said you've been doing lashes now for about 3 years?
For 3 years. Yeah.
Okay. So what made you just dive straight only into lashes?
That you said you knew you had.
Yeah.
Well, I'm that girl back in high school. I was in the back of the classroom, like, putting on my lashes. Like, I don't care how they were on. First, I started with mascara, and my lashes are like this. Like, they fight each other.
Okay.
You can't see, whatever. But, yeah, so they're super wild. And I used to wear mascara, and I'm like, this is just not working for me. So then I started wearing strips. And it was horrible. They were falling off. I was applying it with bonding glue, which is horrible. And I was putting them on the wrong eye. That was bad. I mean, I was beautiful, but this is horrible.
Right.
So when I saw one of my sister's friends with lash extensions, I was just amazed. Like, oh my God, like she sat there and did that, like, one by one. How did she do that? And I was just asking numerous questions, and I was like, I want to do that. Like, I would really love to do that all day. I don't talk to nobody, so you know. And I think I kind of have ADHD, so me sitting in one spot working on a task for 2 hours, focusing, concentrating, it's kind of actually stress relieving for me as well. So I stalked the girl's page who did her lashes, and she was just starting. I stalked her for about a year, and then I got the guts to ask her, because she started offering training. I got the guts to ask her, would she train me? And she replied, you got to have your license. And I like flat out, like
girl,
like not know. Hi, I'll be more than happy to assist you.
Yeah,
you gotta be licensed. I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah, I was wondering that. So, what are the qualifications? Like, what do you need in order to do lashes?
In order to do lash extensions, you have to have a license, a lash extension specialty license.
Oh, okay.
So is that different from just a
cosmetology license?
You can also have your cosmetology license or your esthetician license.
Okay.
So they've made it easier in Texas. I think that Texas and 2 other states are the only states who will give you the lash extension specialist license.
Okay.
But it used to be only for cosmetologists and estheticians. So that's what made me want to enroll in school to be an esthetician, because I had to be licensed. But I actually found a way around what she was saying, and I got trained. I found a childhood associate to train me, and I did lashes for a year out of my sister's living room.
Okay.
And after a year, like looking at how much money I made, I was like, I want to do this full time. Like, this is actually possible. I can make a career out of it.
I know that's right. Win.
Yeah.
You better go for it.
Yeah. So after I had been doing lashes for a year out of my sister's home, I just decided to quit my job. Well, actually, so let's rewind a little bit further back. Probably like 6 months after doing lashes, I was like, I want to do lashes. I want to go to school, but I really can't afford to quit my job and go to school.
Right.
So I tried to get fired. I did.
I was so you can get the unemployment.
That was going to be my backup plan, but my job would not fire me.
Yeah.
And
like,
when
now I'm coming in late for nothing.
Seriously, I would be late every day for work and get put on a final. Then I got kind of scared, so I would start being on time, maybe a little bit, but be late on a couple of days, so it can look like I'm trying, but I really wasn't. I really did not care. So at least I can get fired. I can have a safety net with this unemployment, because at that time, like, I really didn't. I didn't have anybody to help me.
Especially
you
and
I
have
have
babies.
kids, so it was scary. But I was just like, you know what? Like, I'm like, what's the worst that can happen? I'm just gonna quit my job and go ahead and enroll in school. And somebody actually told me that I didn't need to quit my job, because I needed my job to make money to pay my bills. And at this time, I was staying in one of my mother's houses, one of her rental properties. So I don't have rent. I only have utilities. And then my car was about to be paid off, so I'm not going to have a car note. So what bills are you talking about? Like, I make money doing lashes, like good money doing lashes. So
again, somebody not minding their business.
Exactly.
Well, it was somebody actually very close to me, and I do cherish their opinion, but their delivery isn't always how it should be.
Right.
So when I quit my job, when I put in my 2 weeks notice, it was actually out of rebellion. Like, you said I couldn't do it. Yeah. So I'm going to quit.
I'm going to show you I can do it.
Yeah, I'm going to show you that I can do this, like, no matter how hard it get. And it was hard. For 6 months, I wanted to go 6 months versus part-time in 12 months, so I can hurry up and get it over with. So within that 6 months, my life had turned upside down. Like, everything that the devil could throw at me, he was throwing at me, like, back to back to back. So it was really, really hard getting through school. But after I did, I was grateful because of the experience, and it taught me strength, because I'm a spoiled brat. I'm used to everything being handed to me. So I actually had to work for it, and I had to go through something to get me to where I was. So I appreciated it.
I know that's right. Bottom all the way to the top.
People don't understand that. Like, experiences like that, adversity, it like builds your character.
It builds your character.
It really does. Like, you can't just go through life getting everything.
Exactly.
Ultimately,
I had
you
to
will
learn
fail.
that too. Yeah, I think we all had to learn it in a sense, because you handed so much. Even if your parents weren't the richest or whatever it is, you can't go into the real world and like, oh, I want this, let me get it.
Right.
Somebody gonna be like, no, sis, you
That's
gonna have
not
to come with that degree or whatever. We need that experience, and you kind of like, well, I get everything I want. Yeah. So that is a good part of your story.
You did say it's a lot of women a lot of businesses that do lashes out here in Dallas. Like, how's your business different from everybody else's? All the other people that do lashes.
I specialize in naturally enhancing what you have. Like, I don't want to change you to something that you're not. Like, everyone wants to do the big long lashes, and where that lash extensions are meant to be worn and look natural every day on a regular basis, you know? So I care about the health of my clients' lashes, because that is unhealthy for you to put that like that weight on your lashes, you know, and weigh your lashes down. I care about you, your health, and I'm gonna recommend what's best for you regardless. Like, I'm not in it for the money. It's fortunate that I'm able to make money doing something that I love, but at the end of the day, if you're not for me, then you're not for me. Like, I don't beg for clients or force people to book with me, you know. It naturally happens, so I'm just sticking to what I stand for. Like, I'm enhancing you. I'm not gonna turn you into anything different.
So do you also use the other side of it? I know you do lashes as well, but since you have an esthetician license, do you do like the skin?
I do facials
you do all,
as well.
Do you really?
Facials? Yeah, I do. I do
I
facials
need a facial
as well.
and lashes, ma'am.
Yeah. You're not
Like,
gonna
cause
wear that.
I don't have lashes, as you can see. Like, they're like real small and they're scattered. So I'm gonna need some extensions sooner or later, ma'am.
We'll see what we can do.
But I want them real small. They can't be like, I don't want to look like I'm blushing or
you just want
or trying to have sex with somebody.
Yeah, or trying to be lustful. Like, I just.
So you do the whole everything with the little scraping of the stuff off the skin. You do all of that.
Exfoliate.
Yes,
extractions.
Yes.
Yeah, everything.
Girl,
Extractions hurt.
Girl. They do, but I mean, you can't.
It hurt.
You can't get that dirt out of your pores, you know, and even the devices that I might use, it's going to be uncomfortable, but it shouldn't be painful.
I mean, I just don't like pain, so you could literally prick me, and I'm gonna be like, oh my God, that hurts. So yeah.
So exactly, where's your business located?
I'm
for
located
people in Dallas?
off of Regal Row, 35 in Regal Row in Medical City District. I think that's
I think that is what it's called now.
Yeah, really convenient from downtown.
Oh,
I
yeah,
think
that
I
is.
stay in between like all of my clients, so they either come on their lunch break or they travel. They don't mind.
Girl, you doing lashes while I'm on my hour lunch?
Man, they find a way. You would be amazed. Like, they'll be like, I told them I had a doctor's appointment. So you skip me work for your lash appointment? Okay.
Girl,
like,
they try to be cute when they bad.
Okay. They want them lashes, girl.
By any means.
They need them lashes.
So, and you did say you've been doing lashes now for 3 years, right?
Years, yeah.
So I know you said that it took you some time to get where you need to be. About how long did it take you to actually build your clientele, to get to a point to where you was like, this is it. I'm comfortable. I'm doing it.
Yeah, within the first year. And it's all because of, like I said, well, Instagram helped me a lot. I think that social media played a big part. But a lot of my business actually came from referrals. My sister's, she's an extrovert. She's super friendly, and she has a lot of friends. So a lot of her friends came to me. You know, they trusted me with their lashes, and I'm so grateful for them because it was nervous. Like, I was nervous when I first started. Like, the first day of training, I'm like I don't even talk to nobody. I don't engage, you know, like I don't have no friends. Like, who's gonna do business with me? Like, I'm sitting outside of training telling myself all of this negative stuff. Like, and then I'm like, you know what, just forget this. Like, you finna go in here and you finna learn this, and you're gonna be good at what you do. Like,
right.
And so I just had to force myself to get out of my comfort zone. And
you said something too, like you were already there. And I think a lot of times we talk ourselves down when we already
always
there. And you're already in that environment. You're like, oh, should I do this? Oh, I'm not gonna be good enough.
That's a horrible trait to have too.
It is. I guess, you know, with me understanding, because I was in the salon for a long time and I stopped. What make you keep going? We just saying, oh, you know, I'm gonna keep doing this. Is, you know, I probably didn't do as good on this client when you have those days, because sometimes that happens. People don't realize you're not perfect, and you might have a day where like, oh, I ain't doing as good. But what makes you every day say, I'm gonna get up, tomorrow's a new day, or hell, even in the next hour, I got a new client come in, I'm gonna just switch it up and I'm gonna get through this day.
Because I know that you have to work hard for what you want, and I see people, like, I'm surrounded by people who don't have a choice but to hustle and go hard every day for what they want and what they believe in. And I know that you can't achieve that by not believing in yourself or being lazy, you know?
Right.
And then I have my kids, and my kids, they watch me so much, and like, I didn't know that I was their role model, you know? So everything I do, they're watching it. If they see me being lazy and I want to get up and go to work and not, you know, trying to build my clientele, or my daughter actually helps me manage my Instagram account. She makes those little posts that I post.
That is
that's
nice.
so sweet.
Yeah, I tell
Okay,
her,
sister.
I tell her to get ideas, you know, like come up with little sayings and get ideas, you know, stuff that I should do to help me with my social media.
Right.
How old is she?
She's 15.
So you low key grooming her to be an entrepreneur as well.
She has no choice but to be an entrepreneur, and she has no choice because she's not into school. She hates school, and it's been like that ever since she's been a little girl. And at first I thought it was because she's like partially deaf in one ear, and I'm like, well, damn, I'm yelling at her because the teacher's calling me and telling me that she's not listening to class, but she can't fucking hear. She couldn't hear.
She could hear. Oh, okay.
And so once we got the hearing aid and she could hear, she still didn't care.
So she was just not interested.
Not interested.
Don't give a damn.
She don't care. She doesn't.
So that curriculum, sometimes that they set the curriculum based on
what
like
they want
what
our kids to grow up and do.
Exactly. But if it's not interesting, and if they can't deliver it in a way that makes it interesting, these kids don't really want to be a part of this stuff. So I totally understand where you're coming from and where she's coming from. And that's a good thing that you noticed that as a parent, you know, because a lot of times our kids do look at us as superheroes. They think that to them, like we are, dun, 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 you know. Yes, this imaginary cave. And like, but for real though, and like in their eyes, like we are the end all be all. And then so, you know, that's a good thing that as a parent that you were able to even just notice that, okay, she's not into this, so let me go ahead and try to, you know, show her like what it is to be an entrepreneur. Let me show her the game.
I do have to show her what it takes to be an entrepreneur, but finding her way, you can sit a sketch pad and some watercolor pencils in front of her, and she'll draw something, and I'll be like, "You did that? Like, did you trace that? Like, like you drew that?" So she's an artist.
So she's an artist.
She's an artist. And I'm like, she can go so many ways with that. And I know I irritate the hell out of them because I'm always drilling in them. Well, you need to do this. You need to do this. You need to do this. But I'm trying to help you. This is what you want to do. This is your passion. These are ways that you can make money. You can do makeup. You can do
you could draw,
permanent makeup,
do your art,
and make a lot of money. Tattoos, whatever the hell you want to do,
whatever.
Yeah, because tattoos ain't gonna never get old.
Never. Permanent makeup either, because they paying $400, $500, $600, $700, $800, depending on the artist experience, just to get their brows drawn on, like micro shading and microblading.
Wow.
Okay. Yeah, I forgot about that microblading.
It's a lot of money in the beauty industry.
So
and that's what I was going to ask you.
$1 billion industry.
Yes. Now that you did mention prices and things like that, what do you use to like base your prices on? Is it like the market, or do you base it on just your skill set? Like, what do you use?
My experience and how much it costs to run my business. Yeah, and I understand that at first I was afraid to go up on my prices, but I mean, different levels, like you gotta go up. Like I have to pay myself out of the business. I also have to buy inventory. I have to pay my suite rent. So like you gotta go up on your prices, or you're gonna go out of business.
Right.
And I think that everybody should be trying to evolve some type of way financially in their life. So and the cost of living goes up. Like so,
girl,
you don't want to do business with me because I'm going up on my prices. But if they go up on those Jordans, then you're gonna pay what you know.
I promise they will.
So I can't. I have to be unapologetic when it comes to pricing and you know stuff like that. Like that's something that And I have specials and discounts all the time.
That was my next question, girl. You better come through. Come on with it. Let us know about them specials and carrying on.
I've been working on next year, so I've created a promotional calendar. So I try to do specials like around the 4th of July, Mother's Day. You know, I always do couples facials. If you buy more than one facial, then you get a discount. You know, so I'm always doing package deals and promotions to keep my clients coming back or to gain new clientele. Right. You know?
Yeah, because people, they Google facials. They Google eyelashes, extension. They Google that to find, you know, the person that has a deal, have good reviews. Yeah. So I'm pretty sure your name does come up.
So how often should a person like get a facial? Like
you should get a professional facial once a month.
Just once a month?
Yeah. Even with your skincare regimen daily and nightly. I know it's a lot, but we gotta work hard to keep our skin.
I mean, because girl, looking at your skin, girl, I just want to do. I have so much work to do. Your face is just beautiful, girlfriend.
Thank you.
Yes.
Yes. So as we get older and mature, our skin doesn't regenerate the same.
All right.
So those dead skin cells don't just shed off like they just sit there on your face. You know, they don't do like we did when we were younger. So it's important to go get your skin cleansed professionally. Get your pores clean around the areas that we can't really reach, you know?
Yeah. So, like, if a person does not have, like, a skincare regimen or whatever, how can they, like, what should they do in between their sessions? Like, how often should they clean it? What do they need to do to make sure that they're, like they don't have to go every time, like, to an esthetician? Like, what should they do at the house?
The only thing that you can pretty much do at home is just clean your skin and exfoliate. When it comes to getting like extractions, you need a professional to do that, because you could scar your skin, you know, and you don't want to do that.
Right. So when you say clean your skin, you're saying clean it. What do you recommend? Because I do know I had a conversation with this girl, and I saw, I was on social media, and I saw this girl was like, y'all using the same towel that y'all use to wash your punani's and you wash your face with it, and y'all use the same towel. Y'all nasty. Y'all mama didn't teach y'all. So I mean, can you give us some insight on what is the correct way to actually clean the skin at home yourself?
Well, you definitely shouldn't be using Dove, because Dove is formulated for your body, and your skin on your face is thinner than the skin on your body. So you should look for a good brand that you can use to clean your skin. I recommend PCA, and I also sell those products in my suite. But you should be using a cleanser that's formulated for your face. You should be cleansing, exfoliating, and moisturizing.
Okay.
And what is exfoliating, those are basic for the people that don't know?
Well, exfoliating is when you are using a scrub.
Okay.
And you're either doing it manually or with the machine.
Okay.
Yeah, and just scrubbing the dead skin off of your face. Okay. Otherwise, it sits there and your skin could look dull. That's where the radiance goes away.
Should you do that nightly or?
No, you should exfoliate like once or twice a week.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. But daily, you definitely need to be cleaning your skin and making sure you're using a toner and a serum and a moisturizer every day, and a sunscreen.
Yep.
Okay, so you have to use a sunscreen
You
every
have
day.
to use a sunscreen.
Even as black people?
Even as black people. We produce a lot of more melanin than other ethnicities, but the sun contains rays. I feel like I'm talking to one of my clients. The sun.
We are your potential clients. Right. You better come through.
Potential clients.
And then the listeners. We have the listeners, so we gotta let them know.
So the sun contains UVA rays that age your skin, and the UVB rays burn your skin. And if you're not wearing a sunscreen out when the sun is out, then you could be potentially aging your skin, like prematurely aging your skin.
So how does that work when people sunbathe? I thought.
Have you ever saw the older people, like the people who are like 70, 80?
Yeah.
Primarily different ethnicities. I don't think that black people used to sit in the sun a lot back in the day.
Well, we was in them fields now. We was in them fields. Y'all remember us in them fields now?
It used to be a thing.
Soaking it up.
Go to the beach and get your tan. And they have age spots on there, like the dark spots, age spots, like they're. And I mean, it's really bad for your skin, like so.
So you don't recommend sunbathing for vitamin D?
Not without not more than 30 minutes, and not without a sunscreen ever.
That's why
Good advice. Good advice.
Girl,
that is not why. You introvert, you. That's why you're inside.
Dangerous out there.
So, as a lash expert, do you have are there any challenges that you feel like you face being a lash expert, as opposed to, I know you do the lashes and you do like the skincare, but outside of like not being, do you do hair? I'm sorry, I didn't ask that. You don't do hair. Okay.
Into hair.
Okay.
I could never.
So, are there any challenges being a lash expert?
I think that the only challenge is staying in the game. Making sure that you're providing good customer service to your clients so that they want to come back, because they don't have to do business with you.
Right.
There's many of other people that you could go to. So the only challenge that I feel is advertising and marketing and making sure that you're staying on top of your game. I haven't posted on my business page in like 3 days, and it's because I'm a single parent. I have a lot of other things going on. I'm trying to get myself ready for next year. So sometimes it does get hard, but that's important for your business, marketing and advertisement. That's why they created these social media outlets. And they're switching up the game like every day with the algorithm. And so
that's true.
You got to stay on top of that to know how to market your business so you can bring those clients in.
And that was my next question. How do you basically stay working and on top in an oversaturated market? Because beauty is popping
right
now.
Yeah.
Right.
And everybody want a piece of it.
Everybody.
It's definitely the way you market yourself, and that's why I've also tried to get out and network more to get myself out there, because people are going to do business with people who they are familiar with, you know, people who are nice to them. And you know, like if you're spending your hard-earned money, who are you gonna go to? This really nice girl that you met, or some complete stranger that you don't know anything about, you know?
Because I would not be next door.
Oh God.
You went back to ankles.
I cannot let go, because she said that right. Like, you sometimes, and I'll be honest, even when I was in the salon, I would see people that couldn't even do hair that good. You done been there.
I promise.
But they had clientele. They had people running in at that chair because their customer service was good, and they did your hair cute enough, I guess, to keep you, you know, coming back. And I'm not saying that yours is mediocre or anything. I'm just saying with their customer service, you just keep coming back. Because
customer service speaks volumes.
I've seen people like be bad at like hair, just like great, like, damn, I want to sit in her chair, but her attitude probably was stank.
And it made it easy for you not to go to her.
Yeah, you're like, well, I'll just go to her. She's, you know, she's good. You know, I can kind of maintain or whatever, and you just do your thing. So that customer service is really important, like you said, in that marketing.
It really is. And so I do have another question. So I know we've all seen this before. People that go to like the nail shop, and I'm not saying nothing is wrong with going to the nail shop and getting your eyelashes done. That's not what I'm saying. But what I am saying is that in this one service in particular in the nail shop that they offer, they do these lashes, and it's like these lashes be so thick and they be so stuck together. It's not like the individuals. It's like this real big old thick them clusters, and they come off as like individuals. I mean, they do put them on like almost like individuals, but they put them on, it's different, and they be stuck together. Like, so what is the difference between like those and then like getting actual like extensions? Like what is that called even? Like those ones
that's called tabbing, yes, and those are similar to, they're called cluster lashes.
Okay.
And the thing about getting your lashes done at a nail shop is that they really aren't applying them correctly. Like they can't be too close to your lash line, or they will cause irritation. And you can't put too many on one eye. And so when you go to the nail shop to get your lashes done, they're just sticking those tabs on your lid, not on your lashes, on your lid. So they're connecting them to your lid. They may be using the right glue, but then they put some type of coat on top of it.
Yeah.
To make it come off like a strip. And I thought that they were supposed to be tabs. So, and lashes like that are only supposed to be meant for like 3 or 4 day wear. Yeah.
So the lashes you do, they last longer than 3 or 4 days?
Yeah, they can last up to a month with proper care.
Are you serious? So if I get lashes, I gotta sleep on my back.
A lot of
you want to be you want to be on your back anyway.
Because I want my back and my front
and your front and your back.
Y'all are horrible.
Girl, you will not. So those lashes, they're tab lashes. They're supposed to be individuals, but the thing is, they put them on the actual eyelid.
They don't apply them correctly.
Okay, and then they put that little coat on there, and then it's for some reason when I go get my nails done, I always see these women in the hood, and they love to come out with these lashes. I just be so outdone. It is cheaper. It's like $25.
Yeah, okay. Well, that's probably why they do it. So what's the going cost to get like eyelashes?
No, we want to know her going costs, because the people are coming to Essence.
So they coming straight to Essence.
Yeah.
My prices range anywhere from $40, and those are for fills.
Okay.
Not a full set. But full sets range from $85 to $200.
That's good.
No wonder. Okay.
Yeah.
But you getting a service.
Yeah, you get service. So do you have packages for like facials and eyelashes?
I don't have a package for facial and eyelashes.
That's a good idea, right?
But a lot of my clients add on, they get a facial and they add on their fills, you know. So after they get their skin clean and glowing and radiant, they get their lashes, you know.
Okay.
So yeah, but
that's still a good idea though. I never thought about that.
Yeah,
but like you said, your people are already established, so they just need a little quick.
Yeah.
Girl, I kind of fell out. Go and put me in some more.
Yeah.
How long do you allow your customers to continue to say, I'm getting a feel?
Well, they can get a feel as long as they're keeping their lashes clean. They can get fills.
And how do you keep them clean?
Well, you actually clean them. I sell a lash cleanser, so you and a brush. It comes with the brush, and you would just gently scrub your lash line to remove any oil which will accumulate naturally from your lash line. You remove any oil, makeup, dirt, debris from outside, dust, anything. And just clean your lashes
I'm
every day.
learning so much.
I know.
She's
Girl, you better give us this
the
info.
fact that you're knowledgeable, though.
It's hard being a woman in the beauty industry. Or just wanting to be cute. It is. A lot of work goes into us being
That's
cute,
true.
trying to beautify ourselves, you know?
Yeah.
I know I hear a lot of times people say, well, I don't want to get individual lashes because I always want to put on my makeup, and makeup always fall on the top of my lashes. So I don't want, I don't want to get the individuals. I'd rather just wear, my strip. So for those type of women, like what can you say to get them into trying, stepping outside of the box of you doing the strip into going into individuals?
Well, I always say you can't. It's just a mess if you would try to wear your strips and go out of town on vacation on a cruise, and you want to get in the beach, and then it's water everywhere, and then your lashes are falling off.
Yeah.
So
they
during vacations, special occasions, I recommend lash extensions. But if you're a strip girl and you want to wear strips, that's completely fine.
Yeah.
Because it can be a hassle wearing makeup, trying to clean your lashes, and you beat your face every day. You know?
Right.
So I would much rather you come to me only for your special occasions and beat your face and do whatever you want to do.
Right.
When you don't want to wear lashes.
I know
that's
right.
completely fine.
Right.
You know.
Yes.
And I have clients like that
is good.
they don't come to me maybe for birthdays. I expect to see them every year around their birthday, or they don't come often, but they're going out of town. They're gonna book me because I'm who they know. You know.
Yeah.
Do you beat faces? Speaking of beat,
I don't do makeup. My sister's into makeup, and she's trying to build her brand. So shout out to Unicorn Charm. That's her name on Instagram.
Okay.
Unicorn what?
Unicorn Charm.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I always hear this as well. I went and got my them individual lashes, but it irritate my eye. It irritate. So the lady told me to come back. The lady told me to come back and go get the they're gonna use some sensitive glue on my eyes. Is there such thing as a glue for sensitive eyes, or what can you say for those people who just so irritated by wearing an individual lash?
Yeah, if you've tried there is a sensitive glue. A lot of people don't like to use the sensitive glue because the retention
of them staying on, right?
Yeah, it isn't the same because it's a gentler formulation,
right? So
sometimes you can develop allergic reactions from the glue, and it happens. So if that's you, then stick to your strips unless you want to risk your eyes being swollen. So yeah, I always inform people of what to expect with your lash extensions, and I would never advise somebody to come back if they're continuously having reactions to.
Right. Clearly it's not for you.
It's just not for you. Sometimes it's just not.
So like for people who have issues like as far as their lashes not being healthy, and like you don't have anything to attach the lash to,
you're not getting lashes.
How could people like I guess grow healthy lashes? Like, is it in the food that they eat? Like, how does that help?
Well, it depends on how your lashes got that way. Okay. If you've never had long lashes, then chances are you might not ever have long lashes.
Just face the fact.
You can try. You can definitely try.
Look for her.
You can.
I'm asking. I'm really asking. I'm not asking for
you
a
can
friend.
Definitely try. No,
I'm
they
asking
offer,
for myself.
They definitely.
You would not do that fake laugh like that. Ha ha ha. Is that the fake laugh for the fakest laugh you ever got as a comedian? Look. Ha ha ha.
I ever got. That was a real laugh. I just had to fit it in there.
She was out of breath.
Insert laugh here.
Oh my god, that was so funny. No, but they offer lash growth serums. I know you've probably heard of like Latisse or stuff like that.
Yes, I have.
Yeah, so I mean, you could try that, but if it doesn't work,
or if it's just
give
genetics, it's just genetics.
Yeah, it
it's
can
genetics.
definitely be genetics.
So
too,
have you ever seen people with worse lashes than this right here?
I really can't even see your lashes.
Oh,
That's
the point. On that note, you're not getting lashes.
It's getting hot in here.
No, for real though, sister. I'm finna take up for you. That's my goal as a sister. I'm taking up for you. I can see your lashes, fam. For real.
Because you sit right next to me.
But to say that
But
you're
she's
taking
across
up for
the
your
table,
sister,
and she
No.
can't see my fucking lashes.
I don't listen. Hold on. I just don't want to promise something that I can't deliver.
I don't want to tell you.
I'm not gonna lie to you and be like, oh yeah, girl, come get some lashes, girl. I can hook you up, and then you get there and be like,
girl, 2 lashes, and then you have to charge her $85.
You need a consultation.
For real, you do have a lot of lashes though. I'm not.
But
Yeah,
they're
maybe.
extremely thin.
Can you try putting on mascara and trying to find a mascara that works for you?
Mascara, but like she said, when I put on mascara, they all go all over the place.
You might be using the wrong mascara. There is a such thing as using the wrong mascara and the wrong brush inside of your mascara bottle.
About me. I just want people to find answers.
She just wanted to know before she booked. I can get some lashes.
Is this fixable essence?
You'll have to book a consultation. I can let you know what I can.
You will not give me that fucking answer. You will not.
She customered you.
After we're done,
definitely.
I'll look at you.
You will not
what
customer me. Okay.
She did.
Okay, so for people who do want to start their business, like I know you stepped out on faith and you quit your job. Like, what would you tell young girls who are interested in starting their business?
Save some money and then work towards your goal. If you know you want to quit your job, you need to have this amount of, X amount of money saved up for your expenses, however much your rent costs. And you may be living off of that for a while. So make sure that it's a good number. And a lot of people are like, well, I can't say it. You go out, you buy drinks, which I'm so against. Like, I've never bought drink. Well, somebody else might have bought drinks, but I'm never down for like buying drinks when I go out. I don't care if I'm going out to eat. I may buy one drink, but I'm not wasting my money on liquor, and I'm trying to build a business. Like, all of my money needs to go into my business. So everything that I make, a lot of people look at this industry and they think that it's all glamorous, but it's not. A lot goes into building your business and building your business credit and being able to get to where you need to be. So you have to be ready to make that sacrifice. And make sure that you do it right. Otherwise, you'll fail.
Right. That's true.
So do you think as a new business owner, do people have to be natural born leaders, or can you like mold yourself into being that person that'll get up in the morning and sacrifice and do the things that you need to do to build a successful business?
I was never that person. I honestly thought that my grandfather would be living forever and I wouldn't have to work. So anybody can do it. Anything that you put your mind to and you work towards, you can accomplish it. So there's no limits on what you can achieve in life at all. And I wake up and tell myself that every day. We got the bottles.
Right, we got
it's
Stop
ice,
trying to pour.
It's ice
you
being poured.
ice. I don't even need no ice. I'm sorry.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Like
She's
a little
being
kid
rude.
in the classroom.
I promise.
Trying to open that candy.
Right.
Girl.
So won't nobody ask.
Girl, she's sneaking eating her hot Cheetos.
Just pour freely. Keep going.
Yeah, but all you need is a vision and a plan.
Yeah.
And you
So
can
need to
achieve
know
pretty
what
much
you wanna
anything
do.
you want to do. You got to know what you want and you got to plan for it. Then you got to execute it. And executing it is important too, because a lot of people can sit and write down 50 things that they want to accomplish, but they don't take those steps towards
you need
accomplishing
action.
that goal. Yeah.
You need action.
Yep. So
that's
just
true.
work towards whatever you want and work hard and put all into it. And when the spirit commands, the gods will give you what you want.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I agree
So
with that.
go ahead and tell the people one more time. I know you said you were located in Dallas, but give us one more time that address so that everybody will know.
So that if they want to revamp, they can rewind.
I'm located at 1499 Regal Road, Suite 505. That's in Dallas, Texas. And if you need information regarding booking, you can visit my website at www.theessenceoflashes.com. And I'm also on Instagram under that name and Facebook.
So the essence of lashes. Follow her, y'all.
Yeah, and I'm also working on a promotional code I think that I should give the listeners that
Give
want
it
to
to
try
us.
lash
Yes.
extensions.
All that stuff.
So what do you think it should be? I know I want to do it for like 25% off of a full set of lash extensions or a facial. But what do you think it should be like after that? That's the promotional code.
Oh, you know what? You better go and give it to us.
After that.
Yes.
That should be the code.
Yeah.
That's
so
awesome sauce.
yeah, and I'm definitely gonna create that before I leave today. So I'll have that going around the time this podcast airs.
Yes.
For everyone that is listening, so that'll be awesome.
And we
25% off.
Yes, we will
Good
also
job.
put that
Thank
in
you so
our-
much.
Always
We
a
appreciate
pleasure.
in
it.
our description.
And
all
we
that
will
stuff
link
when
it. We
post.
should link it.
We'll
So
link
send me the link and I'll link it in our thing
Okay,
for whatever
cool.
time frame you have.
Yeah.
Then I'll take it off. Oh, that's so cool.
Well,
I knew I picked the
Essence,
right
thank you so
person.
much for being our second guest.
Thank you.
Yes.
I believe you share some insightful information for the people who aspire to be where you are.
This was
for the
fun.
women.
Thank
And
you.
even for me, I've been getting lashes for so long, but just hearing like
Your
everything
lashes
that you.
are bomb,
Oh,
by the
thank
way.
you, girlfriend.
Yeah.
Is that why
And-
you couldn't answer my call last night?
She
Girl,
was getting her lashes done.
we'll talk about that later. Actually, I was getting dick down, but no, but no, but for real though, you gave a lot of insight, and I really do appreciate you being here because even for somebody who think that they know all this and that about lashes, like you gave a lot of information that I was not familiar with. So I really do
Yes.
appreciate that.
Thank
Not even
you.
just on the lashes, even on skincare,
Right.
and I really do appreciate you, blessing us with all of your knowledge.
Definitely.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I appreciate you guys for having me. I don't know if I've said that 50 times, but I'm really, really grateful. Thank you.
No, you.
Yes, we appreciate you.
Yay.
So we had one of our listeners. I'm a little tipsy, but we had one of our listeners reach out to us and they said they want flipping lyrics.
They do. So I did pick 2 songs, y'all.
Okay, what you got?
Because I wasn't for sure we didn't hit nothing in the group. So
Uh-huh.
I did, and y'all probably gonna be like, what the fuck? But this was me and my random boredness at home.
Okay.
So the 2 songs that I picked for the flipping lyrics is definitely going to have to be Trojans and Boxers, Lil Flip. We ain't never do that one, did we?
We've never done
Okay.
Trojans and Boxers.
So this
by
is
Lil
where I
Flip.
have questions. This is why
Why
this
do
is
you
a
have
virginal
questions?
podcast,
Please,
guys.
come on, go.
Not really. But this is what made me. I had questions, guys. Jerica, you gonna have questions too.
Come on with it.
Second verse, deep threat. He says, sitting here and you're laying there, and you're willing to share your freaky thoughts. Baby, with me too. You got your t-shirt on and your panties too. The warm caress of your body next to mine is rated X, and it's so divine. I want to come inside if you want me to. Oh, open up and let me prove it to you.
What's your question? What's
I'm like,
the questions that I have for this, because I had the wrong word, so now my flipping lyric gonna kind of fail because I pulled up the lyrics. So in my original version, it says open up your door and let me prove it to you. In my head, but when I pulled up the lyric, it didn't say it. But I still had questions because this is my thing. Why you praying on that pussy?
Like, that's all you want.
Because you just praying on that pussy. And I'm like, if she just really wants you, and we as women, Beasley, we can kind of cut you out for a minute. But these four walls right here, we know who we want. No, because I'm going somewhere with it.
okay, go.
We know
Come on,
we
go there, please.
We know who we want in our walls, and you ain't really even got the bag when we want the same thing. So you
That
did
is true.
all this.
Yeah.
But as a woman, it's like, nigga.
I don't know, because I've had people that have begged before, and I still didn't let them hit it. I let them eat me out, but I ain't let them hit it.
Here's my
Okay,
thing. Okay, Cherie, that was your thing. Okay,
Yes.
but here's my thing with this goddamn Trojans and boxes. Why you got horses with your boxes on? Like, why are you fucking still in your boxers with the Trojan on? Like, why is that dick coming through that hole in those boxers?
I never thought about that.
Yeah.
Like, why you won't take those boxes off?
Why you just not butt naked?
We were younger back then, so maybe maybe they
Not
just
the
wanted
quick
to get
escape,
naked.
be easy.
We weren't really. I
don't
want
know,
to
but
get
I
naked back
hate
then.
that. Like, why do you have those boxes on? That's like an insecure stud when they
Having sex with a strap on.
with they tank top
Oh.
on.
Why is that happening here?
I just
just don't like it.
Take them fucking
God.
boxes off and show that whole dick.
Just show everything. We grown.
I'm just gonna be honest. When y'all sent me this, I literally looked at that song and I immediately was like, I hated this song when it first came out, and I hate it now. I was literally sitting there like, why does this have to be the flipping flipping lyrics
Okay,
topic?
guys, look. Okay, listen. I confess. I was on Remy last night as well.
Okay.
I had my own personal bottle last night. And I was doing the show. I was typing up the show, or the show was typing me up.
Who typing? Who over here?
And I was on YouTube. And normally, we really when we do flipping lyrics, we really kind of think about stuff. Me and Kalana, this bitch was gone last night. She was comedian.
She was working.
So she didn't help me with
Yeah, but I'm thinking. But still, the song is like it's a good flipping lyrics. No, I'm not trying to take anything away from your flipping lyrics. No, but what I am saying is I hate this fucking song.
And I thought about that too, Jay.
Like literally, like when this song came out, I remember back in the day with us riding with, and they was bumping with their 12s in the trunk and with their rims on the car. I remember this, and I remember thinking to myself, this is the wackest song.
And
fucking.
they probably never noticed though because
I noticed it
even
even then. I heard it then, and I
never
hated
was
it.
even paying attention.
I was listening to the bass.
It is
guys.
a nice song to listen to when you got speakers, but when that nigga start doing all that in your home, like nigga, this is not opera.
I swear that song is ugly as shit.
That is
was fine.
I think I used to love Lil Flip, so maybe that's why
I did too, but this was not one.
I used to like Lil Flip too.
Yes,
I used to have one of his songs as somebody
I'm not gonna
ringtone.
lie. The moment he say I'm Lil Flip taking trips to Cancun, it's like, oh, okay. But then the nigga start coming in, Rogers with my body.
You just don't want to hear Deep Threat.
Yeah.
Your t-shirt and your panties. Insecure in my body. And my dick in my hole.
Oh my goodness.
Oh
my goodness. So look, we're gonna move on to your second pick, and I think your second pick was off the motherfucking chain.
Yeah, okay.
Come on.
Second pick because this has always bothered me with the song because I love the artist, but both. But okay. So my second pick because I just don't get it. I don't understand. It make me mad to this day. So it's Aaliyah and DMX back in one piece. So my question comes when she say, the hook, you can go with your dogs if you promise to me to make it back in one piece. So you can go with your dogs if you promise to me you can make it back in one piece. You can make it back in one piece. For you go bending the law. Okay, bitch.
But you go bending the law.
She likes hustlers, drug dealers,
y'all,
gangbangers.
And it just proceed the whole hook. As long as you can make it back in one piece. This is my question. I get we all like a little thug. I get it. Well, I don't like thugs anymore. I like them straight-laced comedians. But before,
not straight-laced.
Before, I was wanting me old thug nigga from the cliff. Yeah, see? It's no. However, sis, we're gonna have to come in. Sis, he need a real little old job or his own business.
So he can come home at a reasonable time at night, right?
Yeah, because you gonna get shot up. I'm waiting to see if you at Parkland.
You ain't got no life insurance.
You ain't got no life insurance.
You out there in the hood,
just me and the kids gonna be
my
there.
life insurance jinx me.
Yeah, we got to bury your ass. Now I'm at the church trying to get a little donation.
I mean, this could be it don't always have to be thugging. You know, the song does give off a down ass bitch persona, but it can also be this straight laced ass dude. Hey, dude, go to corporate, go in there and do your thing. Go in there, go have drinks with your homeboys afterwards. You can go. Hey, people can die everywhere. Right. You don't gotta just die in the streets.
Full of shit.
No, you don't have to just die in the streets. Like you act like people nowadays. We losing our life just walking to the mailbox.
Okay.
So I mean, it doesn't. I mean, that's true. That's true. I'm not saying that that's not true.
Let's see what Big got. What you got?
Definitely talking about a drug dealer.
I mean,
he's a druggie.
I know Aaliyah's lyric, the hook on there is just pretty basic, but if you just read DMX's lyrics on the damn song, I mean, he talking about any and every damn thing that. If I'm not in the house, I get to do what the hell I want. But as long as I come back home, I'm still down for you, and you should be down for me.
You should be.
Yeah. See,
and then he's not just talking about dealing dope either. He also talking about going out fucking bitches too. So he not just saying I'm finna go out here and just deal dope. He just also saying I'm finna go out here and do my own little thing or whatever.
He did.
And
no, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
What you gonna say?
No, I was just gonna say that there are some questionable lyrics, but I understand those questionable lyrics. And then at the same time, this goes back to like our second or third episode that I was saying.
Oh God.
I don't know if y'all remember back at this all the way back. But my thing is, in my relationship, I ain't finna be clocking you. Right. Take your tail on, whatever you're gonna do, because it's all gonna come to the head at one point in time. So I'm with Aaliyah, going out there wherever it is, whether you going to corporate, whether you going to the streets or whatever you finna go do it. Just come back in one piece. And if I so happen to find out that you're doing something you ain't supposed to be doing, then that's your ass.
I don't.
That's
no,
me.
I don't like that. I don't like that you finna sit up here and tell me that baby I am who I am and I'm gonna be who I'm gonna be. Yeah. Everything from chasing the cat to pissing on a tree. What you not finna do? I'm not finna get in a relationship with you and you warn me in the beginning like, bitch, I'm a cheat. Okay, but when I get home, I'm gonna lay my dick there. I'm gonna put my shit there, handle my business, shit. Like no, you not finna do me like this.
Yeah, I'm not down with that either.
I guess I'm just different.
We cannot.
But you're talking about a man going to corporate and coming home.
Yeah, I mean, men going to corporate coming home, they can still be sticking their dick into Laura that's sitting up there. Yeah, they can be doing all kind of stuff.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, and ankles. Damn fat ass ankles. If any nigga I'm messing with that's messing with ankles, we got a fucking problem. Now, we do have a problem.
We got a problem.
Ankles, we on a whole different caliber. Like, we two totally different bitches. Like, no, I mean, yeah, they do. But what I'm simply saying is that I still want to understand why y'all have a problem with people being honest with y'all. Y'all have a problem with somebody just outright telling y'all, I'm going to be a dog. Okay? And I might want to
be with me if you're going to be a dog.
Yeah, I mean, but it happens.
Don't sit up
like,
here and
you want somebody to just sit up here and don't tell you nothing, just be out there doing it.
No. That's not the thing.
Okay, what's up?
Straight-laced comedian.
The thing is this. You can tell me that you're going to do these things, but that still don't mean, okay, thank you for giving me the heads up. I still want to be with you. No.
That's true.
When you come to me, no, people be like that. Just make sure you be here with me because he sleep with me every night.
Yeah, right. Now that's dumb.
After he left old girl house.
That's dumb. That's dumb.
Like sir, you laid your dick
that's
at everybody's house.
Before you came home.
Yeah.
No, it's a negative.
Yes.
I don't care how straightforward you are. That lets me know. Like, thank you for telling me, because now you giving me the choice to choose.
Exactly. That's what I'm talking about.
So now
give me the option to choose.
Okay, you know you want to sleep around and go piss on this tree, and then you want to come home
keep saying piss on the
and
tree.
Let me lock your ass up in the backyard on this chain.
Yes.
Like no meow.
Yes.
We're not doing that.
Yes.
Thank you for telling me.
Thank you for telling me. That's how I am. Tell me whatever you're gonna say and let me make a decision about what I want to do.
Yeah.
That's it. Yes.
Yeah. Well, there you have it. That's Flipping Lyrics. This has been another great episode of After That. I'm Ilana Spiller.
Oh,
girl.
Oh, that's how you gonna do it?
You
gonna sit up there and let me put my tongue to my teeth like that?
Okay, let's try it again.
Okay.
Well, that wraps up the episode. Thank y'all for listening to another great episode of After
That.
Ilana Spiller.
Jerica J.
Right. It's the Remy.
It's the Remy.
It's the shot.
Okay, one more time.
Take 4.
If we don't get it right this time, we just gonna close it out.
Yeah,
okay, come on.
That wraps up another good episode of After
That.
I'm Keelana Spiller.
I'm Ree Darnell.
I'm Jerica J. And be easy.
Peace.
And thank you again, Essence, for coming into the Matrix studio.
Thank you.
So you gonna cut them other ones out, right?
No, I'm gonna keep it all in there.
We actually had a good episode to the last 15 seconds.
No, Essence, you were a great guest.
You were very knowledgeable.
Very knowledgeable.
Thank you guys so much for tuning into After That with your girl,
Keelana Spiller.
Ree Darnell.
Jerica J. And be easy.
Please be sure to follow us across all social media platforms at After That. That is AFTERTHAAET.
Again,
After
That.
AFTERTHAAET. Thank you.
You was sure about that, E.T.